Hi everybody, Robert here with more Revit Trainers. Today we're going to continue on our 2026 family series. So we're going to look at templates here. So here in the beginning of Revit opening screen, you got your models here, and then you've got families, new, open. These are existing families, new, and you got your Autodesk projects and insights here. So right here, I'm going to select new. And once you select new, you get a whole variety of templates. Now these templates I use to begin your families. So I'm going to just go through a couple of them here. The most common one that we use here is the generic template here. Generic model right there. So if I open that, what you'll get is a basic template that you can start off a generic model with, and these generic models can be almost anything, and then you can change their properties later on. So here, if this finally opens, see, this is what you get, and you get your left view, view one, front, and reference level. So if I tile these views, go up here and view, and hit tile, there you see your three views. Now with the generic template, you can do almost anything. Let's just do a quick one here for you. Let's just do a box. So I'm going to select this here. I'm going to right click. I'm going to create similar and draw a line over here. I'm going to go again here. I have a whole series on this. Just do it in 26, create similar, draw a reference plane over here. And then I'll go this route and this route. This is just going to be something simple like a box here. And I'll go here and here. So now what you do, you want to go and start annotating here, and you place align dimensions, and you'll say one here, there, and there. Same here. And then you want to do an overall. There. And then one here. Now a lot of times you want these to be equal, so you'll select, probably should, you can see these, I hope, probably should have panned these, but I want to just give you an idea. So this is the left view, this is the reference level, this is our view one here, our 3D view basically. So here I'm going to select this and hit the equality and make this equal. Here, same thing, make this equal. So now you have your aligned dimensions, and then you go, and I think I did this in the last video. So I'm going to just run through this right quick. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to place a label here. I'm going to go, just call this W, just for speed's sake. Okay. And this is going to be L. And then okay. Then we'll do another one here. We create a reference plane here. Yep. Say one here. And then we can just click this. Well, we can just select this and hit that, and there you go. And then we go do an align dimension here. So I do a parameter here. Call this guy H. Nope, not M, H. Sorry. Here we go, okay. So now we start placing geometry here. Just do a simple extrusion. shape. And you see comes over in our view, and then we'll finish that. So the default is going to be 1, but we want to align this so we can get that height parameter. Okay, that's just a quick review of what we did before, and we can always flex this. Say we want this to be 4 or 5. Okay, now we're going to look at another type of family, generic model. So we're going to go into File, we'll go to New Family again, and we'll get our template. So this time we're going to go generic, face-based. We're going to open that up. Now I'm going to tab these windows. And this is our generic face-based family here. So I'm looking at this in 3D. And what you get is this face, whereas if you create a model, things are going to be adapted to the face. So let's go into our level 1 here. Let's go in the project browser here. And let's go look at a reference level here. And then let's do something simple here. Let's do a circle here. Create extrusion, and I'm going to do a circle. Put it there, and then I'm going to select that, and then I'm going to add a parameter here. So go into my annotate. So if I'm sorry, I'll select this guy first, and we can add a label here, and let's call this aura for radius. Get OK. And then we'll go into our front view, and let's go back to our reference level and finish this. So there we have our circle, and we look at this in 3D view. And I'll go to my front view again like we did before, and we create a reference plane. Okay, we'll do this again here. Just tap that. Select that and give it a label. We'll call this H again. For this family. Now we got 2 different families going on here. This is what I want to show you here now. I'm going to align this to that. Nope, undo that. We can do it that way. I'm just going to properties and call H. Let's say 5 here for H. Apply and OK. But I need to align that. Not stick it, and lock it. And let's push this back down to 2 or something to make sure it works. So I'm going to go into our properties and make this 3. And look at this in 3D view. So that's our face base. So we've made 2 different families here. We've got our face base, and I'm going to just window tile these. And I'm going to zoom all these out. Now I'm going to show you what happens. Let's open a project here. Let's just open this one here, and I'll show you how these work. And that's basically the difference between a generic. Okay, I'm going to view. I'm going to tab these views, This is a lot, I know, I'm sorry, but view, we're gonna go with wall here. Let's do a shape. We got our wall there. And let's look at this in 3D view. So now, if we go back to those families, we can do that. I'm gonna zoom all. So let's take the generic one here. Let's load into the project. And that's gonna be project 1. I'm gonna open it. And we go here, and there's our generic family, which can go anywhere. We tab that view, I'm sorry. So there's our generic family. So I'm gonna go back into our face-based family here. Is that it? Nope, that's that one. So this one here. I better tile them to make sure I can see. So this is a lot going on here, I'm sorry, but this is the best way I can show you this. I'm gonna tile these views, and I'm gonna go to my face base, this one, and I'm gonna load him into the project. Load him in the project, put him in the project, okay. And then what will happen here is, if I go on my 3D view for this one, I'm gonna tab these. This one out front, and I'm going to go to this 3D view. So what happens is with this guy, I can select him on the face. So I'm putting him there, that's the floor. And then I can go here and I can select the new face. Cancel that. I got it in here now. What I can do, I can let it go. I can select it, and I can pick a new face. So I'm going to pick this wall here. I'll pick that wall, and I can take that and put it on that face. Pick new, and that'll be the new face. Okay, it's not selecting the right way. I'm gonna go select it, pick new face, and I'll select my face with this command, and there. So that's how the different works between generic. This one didn't work that right. So what happens is you pick new face here, then you select the face, this one. So that's how a face-based family work and the generic family works. So just wanted to show you that quick little demonstration. Probably should have did that in shaded view so you can see it better. And then what we can also do, we can take this one and load it into that one, but I want to do that in another video. So hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Just wanted to show you the 2 basic families in Revit. 2 basic generic families, generic face-based and a generic, regular generic family. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Everybody bye and be safe.